There is nothing in the world more powerful than a good story. My name is Joseph Annamkutty. I am here to narrate a story from my life. I used to hate or I used to afraid of three things. I hated stages. I hated my voice. I hated the language English. This is a cute family I was born in. My parents are teachers. I have got 12 up to this. Once my mother told me I was a surprise child. They didn't plan for me. She told me, Joseph, we didn't expect you. The truth is they did everything but didn't expect. So, in my childhood I used to feel embarrassed listening to this. I was an unwanted child, a burden. When I was in 4th standard, my class teacher asked me, Joseph, on the coming Independence Day, you have to give a speech. Your father is a renowned speaker. Just go to him, seek his help, get a speech and deliver it beautifully. I went to my father. He said, Joseph, I am busy right now. Go to your mother. My mother said, your brother Arun once gave a speech on the same topic, maybe a couple of years before. He has the speech with him. I went to my brother and I said, brother, I need to give a speech on Independence Day. Oh, I have the speech, come with me. He gave me the script. I read through the script. There was one sentence which was very tough for me. It went like this. The freedom our great nation enjoys today is the courage of 1,000 freedom fighters who had the courage to show their chest in front of the flying bullets. I was like, is it necessary? He said, yes, people will have goosebumps listening to it. I by-hearted the speech. On the Independence Day, class is announced the main speech by Master Joseph. I started with great enthusiasm and energy with that typical Indian speech tone. Good morning, my dear friends. Today we are celebrating Independence Day. The freedom our great nation enjoys today is the result of 1,000 freedom fighters who had the courage to show their chest. The courage to show their chest. Not the courage. Who had the courage to show their chest. My brother was there. He was like, bullets. Bullets. The chest. I got stuck in that word. After some time, the teacher came near to the mic and said, Joseph, enough of showing your chest. Please come back. I got humiliated. I felt embarrassed. Since that day, I hated stages. The second thing, my voice. My father has a very baritone, manly voice. Unfortunately, I got my mother's voice. My father sounded like voices like Amitabh Bachchan's voice. Once I complained to my mother, where did this mistake happen? Then she said, shut up, you got my eyebrows and eyelashes. Be comfortable with that. So what? Whenever I argued with my friends, whenever I get into a debate, the way they shut me down is saying this, girl, you shut up. I had a very girly voice. Since then, I was afraid of the stages and I was afraid to open my mouth. Life went by. After 10th standard, my father is a great devotee of Jesus Christ. I was an unwanted child, so he thought he would dedicate me to Jesus Christ. So he asked me to join a seminary to become a priest. I went there with them. There was an interview process, an admission process. Father rector was there. My father was here. My mother was here. I studied in Malayalam medium. I learned everything in Malayalam, even the subject English. He went to school. Then the teacher would say, "Avanu school poidara." That's how I learned English. So the father priest asked, Joseph, why you want to join seminary? I replied, I want to become a priest. Why you want to become a priest? My father already taught me the answers. I said, to live for our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and to become a warrior for Him. Seriously? I was like, kind of. Now we would like to check your proficiency in English. Then my father said, dear father, I myself an English teacher. I only taught him English. Then father was like, for the sake of the process, we will just ask one question. Joseph, what is the opposite of the word departure? My father was like, Joseph, come on. And I was thinking for a while and I replied, Father, is it undeparture? Andi is not a nice word in Malayalam. So Father Rector got offended. He was like, undeparture? There is no such word named undeparture in English. Are you from Malayalam medium? I said, yeah. Improve on your language. That was the first time I felt offended for the fact that I was a Malayalam medium student. Somehow I got admission in seminary. There was something called rule of language. We were supposed to speak only in English. Even the playtime, the fights were very polite because we didn't know English. We were like, brother, you hit white? No. Again, this is how we behave. It appeared very polite just because we didn't know the language. So after seminary, I was there for 3 years. I couldn't become a priest. I joined the seminary. And the second brother who wrote the chest speech for me, he was in Bangalore. I got admission in Bangalore, Christ University, Bangalore. I joined there for BCom. On the very first day, my class teacher, Alice Moneyman, she came and announced, dear students, welcome to Christ University. All the students will have to do a presentation on any subject that you prefer. We will be evaluating you based on that. Roll numbers starting from 1 to 10 will have to do the presentation on coming Monday. And I was shocked because my number was 8. During the break time, I found some Mallu friends. And I was talking in Malayalam. I was like blabbering in Malayalam. Suddenly, a beautiful girl came to our table and pointed me. That girl, that boy, you come here. What is this language? You sound like blah 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 blah. I said, it's Malayalam. You have a different voice. I know my voice is bad. No. You have a nice voice. I was like, yeah? Yeah, the way you speak, maybe the Mallu accent, you sound like la 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 la. It's very musical, very interesting to listen to you, even if I didn't understand the word. That was the first time ever in my life somebody complimented my voice. Even that came from a beautiful girl. It boosted my confidence. I went back home, I went to my brother who wrote down the chest speech. I asked him, brother, I have to give a speech on coming Monday. Please write down something for me. I don't know proper English. Then he introduced me to his friends, Deebu and Anand. I told them, Bibisada, I'm afraid of three things. I'm afraid of the stages. I start to shiver when I get on the stage. Second, I know English, but still it's very difficult for me to speak the language. Third, I hate my voice, Sada. Can you help? 7 things they told me changed the way I looked at my things. He said, Joseph, it's not about your voice. It's more about your content. If the content is good, people will listen to you. Secondly, the language. You learn a language to express yourself, not to impress anyone. You don't need to speak like Shashi Tharoor. We all know Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir. Whenever he speaks English, he has that Tamil accent in it. But every time he finishes his speech, he gets standing ovation. So you need good content, and the way you present matters. It's not just about what you speak, it's also about how you speak. 75% it's non-verbal communication. When you present something, you should move around. There should be a pregnant pause. Not this. Pregnant pause means a meaningful silence. Am I right? Now we are pregnant. This is called pregnant silence. Pregnant pause. So they wrote down a speech for me. I asked for a simple topic, but Deepacharan said, first impression is the best impression. You should speak about Bombay Stock Exchange. The only word I knew was Bombay. He wrote down the speech for me and he asked me to move around, give a pause in that line. When you finish it, give a great pause and turn back and walk down slowly. It was like a drama. For 2 days I practiced. On the day of our presentation, students started speaking about love, friendship and all. Then my opportunity came. I announced, I'm going to speak about Bombay Stock Exchange. They were like, I don't know. Like, who's this guy talking about Bombay Stock Exchange? But I by-hearted the speech. I moved around. I gave a pregnant pause. And while concluding, I said, so my dear friends, I strongly believe that One day, Indian economy will be one of the largest economies in the world. Thank you. Have a nice day. 2 steps, 3 steps, walk slowly. So, Dr. Alice Mani ma'am came. She started announcing the marks. 070 001, 6.5 out of 10. 070 002, 7.5 out of 10. She didn't announce number 8. That's my number. She called out 9 and 10. I got afraid. Then she announced, now this boy 070 008, Joseph is, yeah, please get onto the stage. Then I walked like this. Then she said, Joseph, I liked your content. A different, unique content. We are BCom student, we are commerce students. So that's a nice topic. And one thing I loved about you, the way you presented the content. You moved around. I love that pose. My dear student, this is an ideal way to make a presentation for his level of confidence. I'm gonna give this boy 10 out of 10. The entire students clap. Then I already got the class that day. That's fine. So, I got an appreciation in public. It changed everything. This is Bombay Stock Exchange and non-verbal communication they taught me. APJ Abdul Kalam sir once said, don't take rest after your first victory, because if you fail in second, more lips are waiting to say that your first victory was this lack. DP Chattan and my other friends told me, Joseph, read books. If you read 1,000 books, words will flow like a river. I started reading books. I started with Mario Puzo's Godfather, Galit Hosseini's Kite Runner, 5.7 by Chetan Bhagat, Meluha. So I started reading books, started to listen to news channels and cricket commentaries. I by-hearted certain sentences. From the book Meluha, there was a sentence like, then Shiva got exasperated. I love the word exasperated. I want to use it somewhere. So when my half-girlfriend started fighting with me, I said, see, I'm feeling exasperated. I want to use it somewhere. That's how I learned the language. Life went by. I started to write stories. I started in English, in simple English. I started a blog named Buried Thoughts. Then I wrote about my friends, my mother, about Deepu Chattan who helped me, about my brother Arun who wrote down the chess speech. After almost 35 blogs, I thought I should publish it as a book. I selected 21 chapters from it and I self-published the book. In the year 2017, after BCom I did MBA, I got into a corporate field. I was working with a company for 2 years, 3 years. I got fed up. That time Facebook introduced the option of videos. Then I uploaded a video. There was a sad incident in Kerala where an actress got molested. Guess you know the story. Related to that, I made a video. And the title of the video was, I am the change. I wrote, dear all, I am not a perfect gentleman, but a person who loves to become one. Let's begin the change by changing ourselves. I am the change. Somehow that video became viral. Some of the celebrities posted that video. I got calls from everywhere. One day, I got a call from Radio Mirchi. And they asked me, Joseph, what are you doing now? I'm working with the corporate field. You wish to become an RJ? I said, my voice? No. Your voice is unique, but I love your content. We have a show named Straight from the Heart. We feel that you speak from the heart. We are looking for an RJ. If you are interested, please come and give an interview. I gave an interview and my voice got rejected. But the program leader who listened to my content said, I love this boy's content. Let's take him in. I joined Radio Mirchi and started a show named Straight from the Heart. The show was there in Cochin, Calicut, Trivandrum, Bahrain, and Qatar. Eventually, people started tuning to my channel. In the year 2019, I won an award. The award named the most influential RJ. I won that award not for my voice, but for my content. Today, I go to places and I do give talk shows. And finally, I'm here in TED. The beginning of the talk, I told you, right? I hated stages. I hated my voice. I hated the language. Then how come I'm here? Just because a few kind words told by a few people. The stranger girl, who came and said, you have a unique voice. She pointed out to my weakness and said, brother, that's your strength. You have a unique, different voice. My class teacher who's publicly appreciated me. This is the ideal way to make a presentation. That helped. Deepu Chadan and Anand who trained me and changed the way I looked at things. Joseph, it's not about your voice. It's about your content. It's not about speaking English like Shashi Tharoor. It's more about beautiful content and expressing yourself. When I look back, what life taught me is this. Words can kill people. Words can heal people. It's all about how you use it. I strongly believe that God appears in front of you in the form of good words. Before getting to this TED talk, one boy came to me and said, sir, I feel I'm good for nothing. I don't have any qualities to become an entrepreneur. I said, I have a speech for you. Please come and listen. When this talk get uploaded in YouTube, more people gonna watch it. Did I say an extraordinary story? I didn't say an extraordinary story. Do you think my life is extraordinary? No, man. Very simple life. Nothing extraordinary. Very ordinary life. But a few people came and told me, Joseph, you make it extraordinary. So, I'm winding up my speech by saying this sentence. Before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Sometimes your words might appear as God in front of others and their life will change.